Hi, it's Miss Sophia with Girls Incorporated in New York City, where we inspire all girls to be strong, smart, and bold. And welcome to this week's edition of Motivation Monday, when we offer you ideas and techniques to set you up to have a fantastic week. Let's start with a quote from author turned talk show host Mel Robbins. If you have a problem that can be solved with an action, you don't have a problem. Mel goes on to say that confidence begins in action. And this concept is actually based on research. It's a phenomenon called the confidence competency loop. When we lack confidence about something, it's often because we feel we lack some kind of competency related to it. So, in order to build our confidence, we have to grow our competency. But in order to build our competency, we have to take action despite our lack of confidence. But when we take action and our competency grows, guess what? So does our confidence. And greater confidence leads to more and bigger actions, and that leads to, you got it, even more confidence. And the loop between confidence and competency goes on in an endless cycle of growth and awesomeness. So this is a great thing to remember in general, but especially when you're facing a problem. Which brings us to this week's challenge. I want you to think of something you're struggling with. Say it out loud or write it down in your journal as a passionate statement. For example, I don't know how I'm going to afford to go to college. Be real with it. But now, turn that statement into a question, but not just any question. Phrase the question in a way that is confident. There's a solution to the problem, even if you have no idea what it is yet. So instead of saying, I don't know how I'm going to afford to go to college, instead, ask yourself, how am I going to afford college? Neuroscience tells us that when we pose a question in our mind, our brains start looking for the answer. That's why you want to train yourself to ask questions that are focused on what you want and finding solutions to problems, not dwelling on what you don't want as if your problems are unresolvable. I've heard of this technique described as an affirmation because you're forming a question in a way that presumes the answer you want already exists and directs your brain to keep looking until it finds it. Bonus challenge. When a possible solution does come to your mind, act on it. It doesn't have to be a big action either to be effective. It's about consistency. Keep asking solution-oriented questions until you find an action you can take. How am I going to afford college? I'm going to win some scholarships. How am I going to win scholarships? I could find out first which scholarships I'm eligible for. Well, how am I going to find scholarships I'm eligible for? I'm going to do some research online. And I'm going to see my guidance counselor for help. Oh, and my best friend's cousin went to college, so I could ask her too. And then take action. Do that research. Visit your guidance counselor. Ask your best friend for your cousin's email address and reach out to her. If you can keep identifying even small actions and taking them, you're not only on your way to solving your problem, you're also building your overall confidence and competency in problem solving. Let us know if you take this week's challenge and how it goes. You can post a comment on this video or even post on your own IG. Just use the hashtag so we can find you and cheer you on. On behalf of all of us at Girls Incorporated of New York City, have an awesome week. Stay strong, smart, and bold.